Good morning, Blue Devils. Mr. Flynn here. I just want to take a few minutes to discuss some things that we need to make sure we're clear on as we start B term. Before we get started, though, I want to assure everyone that in light of all the events that happened in Washington, D.C. the other day, the horrific events that happened there are a lot of resources here if you feel like you need to discuss your feelings, get some things off your chest. If you're navigating the different layers that are involved with that. Students, it's hard for us as adults to be able to process everything that's happened in the past few days. I just want you all to know that there are resources and people here. If you're struggling with your thoughts, your feelings, please find that trusted adult and we will help you however we can. With that said, I want to talk through the pieces that we need to keep in place and just build upon as we move into B term. Throughout the course of this year, we've done a great job of masking up, of maintaining social distance, of washing and hand sanitizing on a regular basis. We need to keep going down that road. We've done a great job of using the directional stairwells and staying on the appropriate side of the hallway as we're traveling, of getting from point A to point B, and of seating ourselves in the cafeteria appropriately. We need to stay the course. We've done a good job of keeping each other safe, and it's really going to be up to us to maintain that, to ensure that we can be here as much as possible as we move into B term and beyond. I'd like also to add to that, though, one piece that you've heard over and over through news outlets and the CDC. They talk about masking up, washing our hands, keeping social distance, and they have also talked about staying home when you're sick. So please make sure that if you aren't feeling well and you're showing any symptoms, that you're letting your folks know and that you are taking care of yourself in that regard. With that said, I do want to talk a little bit about coursework. As we move into B term, we're going to be on the hybrid model at this point in time. You need to make sure that you're checking into campus, especially on those days, obviously when the days when you are not here, when you're learning virtually. Make sure you're logging into campus and make sure you're getting into your Google Classroom every day for each of your classes. We found that during this time, obviously a lot of the responsibility for learning is falling on you individually, and we need to be working on helping you through that process. So, make sure you're checking in, make sure that you are staying up to date on the assignments that are due, the materials that you're responsible for, and make sure that you're advocating for yourself in the cases when you need help or additional assistance or you need clarification, anything of that nature. As you move along in your educational career, if college is your pathway, this is going to be asked of you in that realm as well. So this is a great place to start. Check in, be responsible for the things you need, and advocate for yourself when you need help. So, other than that, please, I just want you all to be well. Let's stay the course. The light's there at the end of the tunnel. The vaccines started to come out, things of that nature. So we just need to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves so that we can be here together as much as we can be. All right. So happy start to B term. Be well, take care of yourselves. And as always, go blue.